A 15-year-old boy has been stabbed to death in Victoria while waiting for a bus. The boy was attacked last night at about 8 o'clock on Douglas Street near Hillside. He has been identified by his family as Justin Wendland. Tonight, as Justin's friends look for answers and his family tries to make sense of the tragedy, a 39-year-old suspect is in custody. Victoria police say he surrendered to them last night, minutes after the stabbing. A man walked into police headquarters alleging that he was responsible. A News reporter Stephen Andrew joins us now with more on the story. Stephen.
Hudson, more than a dozen investigators are working on the case, piecing together the details of exactly what happened last night and trying to determine a motive for the attack. Friends of 15-year-old Justin Wendland lay flowers at the spot where he was killed last night.
Oh, he was the sweetest guy ever. So nice and so funny, but it's really a shame. He didn't deserve that at all.
The teenager was stabbed as he stood at a bus stop outside the offices of the Times-Colonist newspaper. Witnesses say they didn't realize the boy had been wounded until he fell to the ground with a knife wound in his chest. Several people rushed to help to try to stop the bleeding as the young boy drifted in and out of consciousness.
It was kind of messy by the time we found it. It looked, I don't know, it looked like there was some, I don't know what it was, like kind of tissuey kind of, I don't know.
About 50 minutes later, a male came into the front counter here and stated that he was allegedly responsible for the stabbing. He remains with us. He's in custody. I would anticipate that there will be a telebill hearing this afternoon. We will ask that he be remanded in custody for a formal court appearance on Monday morning.
Police say the 39-year-old man is known to them, but investigators have yet to determine why he allegedly stabbed the boy. The Vancouver Island Integrated Major Crime Unit is investigating the death. They will not say if the attack was random or targeted. Friends say Justin Wendland was swimming at the Crystal Pool earlier in the evening and made his way to the bus stop to go home after the attack. Witnesses say they saw a man running from the scene.
I saw blood, and somewhere in the middle there I saw a young fellow running away in this going in that direction.
Shortly after the attack, police shut down a storage yard a block from the stabbing. Forensic investigators were back in the area this morning, spending most of the day combing the site.
We're looking for potential evidence. I can't really disclose what that is. I can't disclose whether there's been a weapon recovered or not, but there is a search ongoing.
For the friends of Justin Wendland, those details make very little difference to the fact the boy they knew affectionately as Tin Man is gone.
Didn't deserve it at all. Great kid. He was really funny. He's always in a good mood.
A person his friends say would never harm anyone, killed before his life had barely begun. Now, investigators have been seizing surveillance video from a number of local businesses around the scene of the stabbing and the possible route that the man took to get to the Victoria Police Station last night. Meantime, detectives are asking anyone who spoke or encountered a suspicious man in the area around around that area, asking them to call Vic PD's designated tip line at 250-995-7444, or they can call Crime Stoppers anonymously at 1-800-222-TIPS. Hudson?
All right, Stephen Andrew, thank you.
You're welcome.